Welcome back, family and friends, to another episode of Independent Joe. Today, I will be going over Lock, Stock, and Barrel Vatted Rye. Okay, I've tried their other ryes as far as the 18 year, and then the 20 year, but this one is supposedly not, well, it's not age stated, but what they're claiming is that there is maybe I think 4 to 18-year-old whiskey in it. I think their website says something about a 9-year-old heart, so I think they're just trying to average it out to what the age would be. Not a good average, because then it would be 0 to 18, which then would be in between would be 9. So how they get a 9-year-old heart out of 4 to 18, I don't know. It's one of the many mysteries of this bottle. We do know that it is a blended whiskey from Kentucky, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Alberta. So it's a blend. But we don't know too much more about it as far as the mash bill. We don't know if it's 100% rye from all these different areas, or if it's just a rye from each destination, the Kentucky, Indiana, and all the other places. So this is one of those, another mystery bottle, because again, with R.J. Cooper and Son, there's really not a whole lot of information we can gather as far as what's in the bottle. But I still go buy it, right? Well, I didn't buy all the expressions, because they do have like a 13-year, I think a 12-year, I believe. I didn't buy those bottles, but I do have the 18 and the 20. And I now have the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Vatted Straight Rye. This is at 100 proof. This one's at 112, and I believe this one's at 109. So lower, it's at a lower proof point, which is fine. Maybe something different as far as what their line offers. But I'm excited to taste it. A friend of mine asked me if I knew about Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Bourbon Beginnings, good guy. If you're not subbed, make sure you check him out. But Ruben had asked me if I knew about Lock, Stock, and Barrel, and I didn't know he was talking about this one. He goes, "Yeah, I found a bottle that's $80." And I was like, I don't think they're $80, because I haven't seen a bottle that's worth that they sell for $80 with Lock, Stock, and Barrel, because a lot of their bottles are kind of expensive. But he said there was an $80 bottle one, and it kind of intrigued me because they don't have those. And lo and behold, went to the liquor store, and there it was at retail, $80. So my son, for my birthday, gave me a card for Bevmo. So thank you, son. Jericho, thank you for the bottle. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this so that this ain't a crazy long video. Appreciate all my Patreons out there. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everybody else who's supporting the channel by clicking the like button, maybe commenting. Appreciate you all too. Don't have to be a Patreon to do that. But I appreciate you. Can't say it enough. But I'm going to go ahead and get on the nose on this. Swirl it around a little bit. This is a Wednesday night, and the Women of Whiskeys are on right now, so I thought I'd represent with their Glen here. But if you could see that, it is a really nice bronze, really brownish bronze color right there. Really nice. I'm going to go in for a nose. Now this one's a little different than the other ones, because normally this is almost like your traditional rye slash. It almost has some bourbon notes in here, and it is getting away from the 18 and the 20 year, which is surprising to me, because these ones kind of like, once I pour them in the glass, there is a overwhelming, for me, an overwhelming aroma of like fruits. Kind of winey, has a little bit of wine tones to it. This one right here is more going to the rye slash bourbon area, so I'm kind of curious to what the mash bill is on this. Get some cherry in there, that's really nice. Got some pepper on the nose. It is definitely sweeter than what I'm used to as far as these two bottles right here. These two are pretty similar as far as notes and flavors. This one is definitely different. Yeah, it is really nice, really sweet. Again, you get that cherry note, you get that pepper note, you get that. You do get a nice sweet aroma to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on the taste, on the flavor, on the palate. Cheers, everybody! Thank you. Okay, there are some similarities on the palate. Ooh, really nice on the on the warmth. Something I really don't get from these, even though they're at a higher proof point. Really sweet, really nice on the palate. This definitely doesn't taste like a 4-year-old whiskey, or whiskey, or rye whiskey. So, wow, really sweet, a lot of flavor, a lot of those that pepper comes through. You get that charred wood on the back. Just some cherry tones to it is lingering around on the tongue. As I'm talking, I can taste the cherry note. Not a medicinal cherry, which I know a lot of people hate that, but this is an actual, like a fresh type cherry note to it. Really sweet, really nice. The heat doesn't last long, so it isn't burning your chest, but you get that warmth. Really nice, really easy as it went down. So I'm gonna take another drink because I really like this one. This is really nice. I actually kind of prefer it over the other ones so far. So I don't want. I'm kind of jumping. This is actually the first time I've tasted this. I haven't opened it, so I mean I'm excited to see what it turns into. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah. Now the rice spices, the rye flavors are coming through. Still that pepper. get that slight what do you call that? Just that rice spice just lingering around the tongue, around the sides of the mouth. Has kind of a grassy flavor once it's there, but it's not overbearing. It's not like I think a friend of mine, DC, said something about the what is it? The wise man rye, where it's like the undercarriage of the lawnmower, and it's all the wet grass that's stuck to the bottom. It's not that. It's more of a fresh, kind of grassy kind of note to it. But it's really nice, really sweet. You still get the cherry. I still get the pepper. I still get just a really nice overall flavor from it. It is something that I could just sit here and just kind of dissect and keep bringing out flavors, because I didn't get the grassy like note or flavor, and a lot of people probably don't like that. When it comes to rye, I kind of expect it a little bit, that there's going to be some type of grassy note to it, but this one is just with the sweetness and everything, it's kind of confusing. I really want to know the mash bill on this. Yeah, it's definitely a traditional flavor from with the rye coming through. I really like it. I'd give it a thumbs up. Um, if you like rye flavors, if you like that pepper, some sweetness to it, along with some slight cherry notes. Kind of confusing on the flavor, but it's I guess what you would call just one of those ones where you just have to try to figure out what it is, complex. It's a little complex as far as flavor wise, But I really like it. I really enjoy it so far. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera, and look at the legs on this. I mean, I don't know if that's coming through, but man, it is very oily, very coating on the mouth, not drying at all for me. And I can't wait to see what this turns into. But there you have it, Lock, Stock, and Barrel Vatted. I give it a thumbs up. I really like it. Would I go buy another bottle? Probably not, because I'm not in the habit of buying a second bottle, even though I do have a second bottle of one of these. And I do like it more, but I'm good with this one. This one's really good. It'd probably be right there in the running for top rye for this year. I'm gonna have to take a look at this one. I know Corbin Cash is gonna be up in the top of the list for 2022 when I go through my top ryes. But this one's really good. It does have that rye flavor to it, and I really enjoy it. So there you have it again, and I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.